Hey everybody, this is Jasmine coming to you from A Notch Higher Living YouTube channel, where we create spaces where healthy relationship skills can be learned, practiced, developed, and ultimately thrive. So I come to you with another book review. That's how I am entering this space for these skills. So let's get into the book. The book title is called Vegucation Over Medication. It is written by Dr. Bobby J. Price. Dr. Bobby, he is a trained exercise physiologist, chemist, plant-based nutritionist, herbalist, and pharmacist. So he has a lot of credentials. What he has to say has weight, and it isn't for the faint of heart. So for this book, I do want to recommend that you take it with an open mindset. You do not have to become plant-based. I am a person who has chosen a plant-based lifestyle. It is something that I am recommending because as a health conscious person and to have healthy relationships, being aware with what we put in our body, it is very important. So I am not attempting to push you over the edge, so to speak. What I'm coming to you with this book is to let you know that there are things that you can be more aware of and conscious of your eating habits and what benefits you and can benefit you over the long run. So let's get into this book review. So let's see. Point number one that I would like to make for this book, this is again a case for a plant-based lifestyle. So there has been a lot of in the news or in the media where people are eating vegan, plant-based, vegetarian. So it's almost like it's a fad. I believe that if you see how people are eating differently, what I am not encouraging is that you do anything because of a fad or because of what everybody else is doing. This book gives you education over myths and over the popular opinion. So you are not going to learn or read about something that is simply going along with popular opinion. Dr. Bobby, he has a point in here too. He said, now before you want to throw this book across the room, and I really did want to throw the book across the room because there are certain things that, when you learn something, it's like, why did you tell me that? I didn't need it. I didn't need to know that in my life. I still want to eat what I want to eat. I did not need to know that X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to allow you to, do the reading. But Dr. Bobby comes from a background, and it is a case for a plant-based lifestyle. The point number two that I want to make is that the cause for disease and education for knowing how to eat better. So knowing how to eat better is a cause for education for yourself. There are certain things that you can just say you don't know, and that's fine. But then there's a case for knowing when to educate yourself. So this book is something about educating yourself. And again, not saying what you have to live as a lifestyle for yourself, but knowing the best decision and determination health-wise and health conscious for you and your family and your loved ones. There is one thing, I have this book because I actually went through the Detox that Dr. Bobby, he sells on his website, and he prescribes, or he has for his clients. And this detox, I have never gone through a detox. I'll say more about this a little later. I'll get to the third point. But in going through the detox, as I was reading Dr. Bobby's book, or I read again, because I read the book before I went through the detox, but it really helped expose me to new information and information that I did not know. So Alrighty. Again, vegetation over education. And it's about the myths, lies, and truths about modern foods and medicines. Really deep, I'm telling you. And then last point that I want to make is that it provides a plant-based starter kit, and a few yummy recipes. I know that may seem like, okay, I'm not going plant-based. What I'm saying is that I appreciate and that it's really helpful to see that there is something that you can have to get you started if you were interested in trying something for a short period of time. That's why I think this is very helpful, because sometimes you have books or you have people who teach or share and they provide a lot of information, and then you're left thinking like, what to do next. Dr. Bobby, what he did was he provided you with information. He provides us with information, and he gives you resources that if you were to want to attempt or try something along with a plant-based diet, you can have some resources and you have something in your arsenal, so to speak. So I would like to go back to one of the things that I did while because the reason why I have this book is that I purchased a 28-day detox program. Yes, I said 28 days. And let me tell you, I've told everyone that I've talked to, not a lot of people, but I've let people know that this detox was very, very insightful. And again, bringing it up, connecting it to healthy relationships and being able to develop skills to improve my life. Dr. Bobby, he has something, and I've said it multiple times, so I'm going to share it with you too, where what the detox is, it's a tea that he makes. So I drank 2 32-ounce mason jar teas that he makes the teas, or I purchased the teas from him, and you put them in the mason jars. And when I tell you unequivocally, 100%, 150%, the tea is so bitter and so gross and so not good. You have to believe me. But let me tell you why this was so insightful, beneficial, and helpful for me. Because I looked at a video that Dr. Bobby made, and he told us, he said, this tea is going to be bitter. Your taste buds are conditioned not to receive bitter things, but the bitter herbs are essential and necessary for your liver and for the cleansing that you need. And I'm gonna pause right there, because that is the part that got me through every day of drinking the tea. It was not good at all. I would love to tell you that, you know what, after the third day, it was just, or after the 14th day, I just got through, or after the 26th day, I'm almost there. Literally on day 27 and day 28, I was like, does this really count? Like, can I really, Jasmine, you made it this far, but it was that bitter. And the reason why I bring that up is because there was a part in this process for me where I did not go on what it tastes like. It was only the result that I was going for. Literally, I had to remember, you know what? Drink it. Just simply take it. You're not going for what it tastes like. You're wanting a certain result. So that's why I brought this book into the space of healthy relationship skills. There are times where we don't want to go into a conversation, a conflict. There are times that I do not want to be the mature one. I say it in parentheses, or quotes, but I don't want to be the mature one. There are times when it's easier to be the immature one. There are times where I don't want to say something or not say something because it's a bitter taste. It's uncomfortable. It is not something that I want to endure. But this detox has helped me to see, you know what? It's the result that you're looking for. And the results aren't always something that's easy to obtain, because you have to go through the process. So for Vegucation over education, it is about healthy eating. It is about a lifestyle of knowing what the truths are about what we put in our body. But again, in the space of knowing healthy and learning healthy relationship skills, what I took away from this, and I would hope that if you were to read this, that you could glean for yourself, is that there are things that aren't always easy. They're not always fun. They're not always the most convenient to do, but the result of healthy relating to other people, for yourself, you to relate to yourself better and relate to other people, the results far exceed what the bitter taste or what the bitter process is. So I would hope that with this book review, because it seems like, what does this have to do with healthy relationships and skills that can be developed? The skill that you would develop is being able to go through a process, understanding the truth amongst all of the lies and the myths that you may have ingested or have taken in over your lifetime, and making solid, educated, and informed decisions of the results that you want to have, and being able to go through a process that may not be the easiest, but in the long run, you're conditioning yourself to choose and to have a better result than you have, or better results than you currently have. So again, if you are interested in having me review any books that would help anyone with healthy relationship skills, or if you've written a book that you would want me to read and review for someone else, please send an email, and the email address is in the description below. If you have any authors, or if you know of any authors that you would think would be interested in having me review their book, please send me their information as well. If you are an author and you would like me to review your book, please send me that as well. Thank you so much. And again, please have a great day and be the best you that you can be. And you are more important than what you do. Have a great one, everybody. Until next time.